Hello homemakers and welcome to Drmummycakes channel. On my channel, I love to teach you how to make easy cake recipes, just like my super delicious strawberry chocolate cake. It's packed full of delicious strawberry goodness without the need for any artificial flavors. It's absolutely amazing and so easy to make. And I'm going to show you how to make this in this tutorial. So I hope you're ready to learn how to make an amazing strawberry cake. To get a lot of strawberry flavor in your cake without artificial flavoring, you need to make strawberry reduction. So I use about 1 kilogram of strawberries to make my strawberry reduction. I've washed them and you can see I'm taking up the top of it. I'm putting it in a blender and then I'm going to blend until I form a strawberry puree. And this is going to be the base of the strawberry reduction. Now it's important to make a strawberry reduction because if you try and use lots of fresh strawberry in your cake batter, it will contain a lot of water which will ruin your batter. So when you make a strawberry reduction, you blend the strawberry, and I like to sieve it as I'm doing here, and that gets rid of any remnant seeds or hard pips in the strawberry. And what I'm going to do is get rid of a lot of that water content by reducing it. So to do this, you're going to simmer the blended pureed strawberry on a low-medium heat to get all the water to evaporate. So this is what you start off with. You can see the amount in here, and you'll note towards the end that there would be almost half or 2/3 of that will be gone because it will be reduced and all the water content will be out. So you put and simmer on low heat, and every so often you want to stir to make sure it doesn't burn, and you'll start to notice that it thickens and you're left with just the strawberry content with little water. And this process can take anything from about 10 minutes to 15 minutes depending on your temperature of your cooker. But it's a slow process, and just keep going. You'll see that the mixture will start to thicken and it will reduce as the water evaporates until you're left with your strawberry reduction, and that's going to be the starting point to packing your cake full of strawberry flavor. So here it is. You can see that it's much thicker and much less quantity than what we started off with. So that way, this is 1 kilogram of strawberry that we're able to pack into our cake. So you can be sure your cakes are going to taste amazing. So don't skip this part. It's an important step in making your strawberry cake. So your strawberry reduction looks like this. It's almost like thickened baby food consistency. So that's what you should be aiming for. You have to let your strawberry reduction cool down completely before using it. You can make it the night before and store it in the fridge and bring it back to room temperature before using. So let's get all the ingredients we need for our strawberry cake. We need our strawberry reduction. We're going to be using natural Greek yogurt, bicarbonate of soda, baking powder, sea salt, butter, plain flour, vanilla extract, oil, and eggs and sugar. So that's all the ingredients you need. To make an extra fluffy cake, I use cake flour for this recipe. I have a tutorial showing you how to make cake flour, and the link will be shown you at the top of the screen, so you can make yours at home if you cannot find cake flour in stores. So first we're going to combine all our dry ingredients together. So I already have the cake flour in the bowl, and I'm going to add baking powder to the mixture. I'm using 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I use half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, also called baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. Mix your dry ingredients together so it's well combined and set aside for later. The next step is going to be creaming your butter and oil with your sugar. Creaming helps to combine your butter and sugar mixture together, and it gives your cakes a nice fluffy texture. You want to cream your mixture for approximately 5 minutes, making sure that you stop intermittently to scrape the bowl thoroughly to ensure that all your mixture is thoroughly mixed together. Add in the eggs one after the other, mixing for about 30 seconds between each addition of the eggs. Once you've added the third egg, whisk your mixture together for about a minute to get your egg to combine in your mixture properly. Next, we're going to add our strawberry reduction. Now, if you've made it on the same day, make sure that it has properly cooled down before using. In this recipe, I've used 150 mils of strawberry reduction. Mix together on medium speed for about a minute. Next, add in your vanilla extract. I like to add a little bit of pink food colouring to give my cake a nice pink colouring. This step is optional. If you don't add any full food colouring, you'll find that your cake will be more like a dull pink colour, which is not a problem. But if you want a bit more vibrant colour, then I would suggest adding a little bit of food colouring. I prefer to use gel food colouring as it will not affect the texture of your mixture. Again, making sure you scrape the bowl so that the puree and the colouring has combined with all of your batter. So next we're going to add the Greek yogurt and the flour in 2 batches. So first I'm adding half of the Greek yogurt into the mixture and whisking on medium speed for about 30 seconds. Then I'm going to add half of the flour mixture into the batter. Now remember, once you add your flour into the mixture, you don't want to overmix. Overmixing starts to work your gluten in the flour, and this will lead to tough cakes. So you just want to mix on low speed until you cannot see any more flour. It's just combined into, and then you stop. Add the rest of your sour cream and the rest of your flour, and again mix on low speed until just combined. Personally, to avoid the temptation to overmix, as soon as the last batch of flour is in and just combined, I stop the mixer and switch to mixing it by hand. So it's just combined, but I just need to get rid of some of the lumps and just make sure it's a bit more combined. So I'm using a spatula and doing this by hand, so that way I won't overmix my mixture. Have you subscribed to Dr. Mummy Cakes? If you haven't, you are missing out on learning how to make great cakes. So hit the subscribe button now. So here is what your strawberry cake batter should look like, and we're going to be putting it into already prepared cake tins. If you don't know how to prepare your cake tins, I have a tutorial just for you. Click on the link showing at the top of your screen to learn how to prep your cake pan so that your cake comes out in one go. And I like to tap my cake pans on the counter a couple of times. This gets rid of any air bubbles. So into the oven we go with our cake mixture, and here we are, voila, you can already start to see the lovely pink colour in there, and it's a very beautiful, nice and fluffy texture cake, and the strawberry smell hits you as soon as you take it out of the oven. So you can see that this is an easy cake recipe, perfect for cake making beginners, or if you have made cakes before and you just want to learn to make something different. Okay, so this is the finished strawberry cake. You can see it has a nice pink color, nice texture, and I finished it with some Swiss meringue buttercream. I have tutorials showing you how I make Swiss meringue buttercream. The link is in the description. It's a full-length tutorial, and it goes through all the steps that you need to learn how to make it. And I also have a tutorial showing you how to make Swiss meringue buttercream strawberry flavor. And just have a look at all the playlists, have a look at all the videos. I have lots and lots and lots of videos that will help you make amazing cake. So all that's left to do is have a taste. Very nice. Soft. Good texture. Moist. And I can taste the strawberry, both in the cake itself and in the buttercream. It's absolutely delicious. So I hope that you will try this at home and try out all my other recipes. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.